और ये YouTube में लाइव होने के लिए फिर इसको यहाँ पे म्यूट करना पड़ता है ना कहीं पे, कहाँ पे? वो YouTube का लिंक ओपन, अच्छा उसके नीचे है क्या? कोई YouTube लिंक है, उसको म्यूट करना है ना? मैं तो बहुत ऑडियंस भी तो ज्यादा है नहीं। अरे राइट, आई एम जस्ट शेयरिंग द स्लाइड फॉर because in the Google Sheet also I could not see any question, any query as such. So I'll just quickly go through the course, what we discussed in the course. So meantime, I think few of them will join. So as you know, this course is related to renewable energy engineering, solar, wind, and biomass energy system. So we'll be just quickly going through the assignment examples, not all the questions which we have been actually discussing regularly anyway with all of you. So whatever the examples were there in the assignment, we'll be discussing about the answers of those assignment questions. Mostly the examples. So assignment 6, if you see, this was the question, and the answer for this specific question is 77.04, like it is a fixed carbon of bamboo biomass on dry basis, and weight basis it is 67. I hope you all must have solved this example correctly, and then you must have got this answer as well. And second question in the assignment 8, if you move to the assignment, because I am not discussing the small examples which is related to moisture analysis or the estimation of moisture, and you can say the calorific value of the specific material. So those are very easy examples. So I'm not discussing that. Mostly the example which requires certain calculation with some intervention, that only part we'll be discussing as this is a live session. So meantime, I thought first 15 minutes we'll discuss about this part. And then this was one example regarding this biogas digester. Here actually, the net energy from the biogas digester need to be calculated for this particular volume of methane, right? And volume of the biogas is around 11 meter cube. So for that, actually, this was the example, and the answer is, as I mentioned here. So this is the correct answer for this particular question. Again, I hope you all must have solved this example also. In assignment 8 also, there was another example related to total volume actually need to be calculated for the specific manure from the specific source in the biogas digester, and which is consists of one farm, and then in that farm, if you want to install biogas digester plant, so what should be the capacity of that particular digester to cater the need, or maybe to fulfill the need of those particular utilization of daily manure which is getting produced in the particular farm. And then the example, this has answer which is equal to 5.19 meter cube of the biogas digester is required to cover this manure which is getting produced on daily basis in this particular farm. So likewise, another example in the wicket assignment was also related to again the biogas for the specific plant. Again, here there is a farm. So mostly actually the examples were asked on the content which were discussed during the lectures hours. So all the examples are mostly based on that, with slight twist in the one or two example Otherwise, most of the examples are following the same fashion actually. And also there was one example related to the energy available from the biogas digester, which is having the boiler efficiency is over 52. So to estimate the heat of combustion per a particular biogas volume is given this much, and the volume of the biogas is this much. So we need to calculate the energy which is available. So from that specific digester. So mostly this is also very simple example. You have to just multiply the values here to get the answer. And the answer was around like 120.20 megajoule of the energy maybe available if you are utilizing this type of biogas digester, which has a value of around 5 meter cube. But then heat of combustion of that particular biogas volume is around like this much. So that was the example actually which we discussed. And then similar line, certain examples were there, but these are mostly MCQ type, and all are based on the whatever we discussed actually in the lectures. So I hope you have gone through all the assignment, and you all must have solved all the assignment carefully as well. So what I insist you like, please pay attention to the lectures, whatever the lectures we are covering, and then we are trying to provide the assignment on the basis of the lectures and the content of the lectures. So if you can pay attention to the lectures, we can easily solve the assignment examples as well as the question in the assignment. Now, if you have any query, then we can discuss on that particular part of the query in certain lectures if you have some doubts. Because I could not see actually any joining in this particular live session except one or two. One student actually, she has raised one question, but then I think she forgot to type the question only. She has just mentioned her name and an email ID. Then the question is missing in the Google sheet. Yes, is there anyone who has a query or the question on this assignment part? You may please raise your hand actually, then so that I can understood actually who has any doubt or question in the specific assignment, then I can uh, call their name so that we can discuss. Yes. So if no questions, I guess maybe we can stop this live session then. Huh? Because no question in the Google Sheet as well. I could not see any question in the Google Sheet as well. So maybe actually most of the doubts are clear during their assignment and during their interaction with the TAs, I guess. So they don't have any further doubts regarding the lectures of this course. So it's better actually if we can stop this session now. Well, almost now 15 minutes have been passed, but I could see in the chat also there is no query as such. So maybe we can stop this session now. Yeah, please go ahead.